Hi, I'm Steve James, and I'm at my workshop here in Seattle, Washington. And today, what I'd like to do is a brief history of my signature model guitar, the National Reso Rocket WB. WB standing for wood body. And back in 2006, they contacted me from National and said, "We'd like to make you a guitar." I said, "Great, make me a Reso Rocket out of wood." And they got busy on it. I thought it was an existing model, but it wasn't. So this is the prototype Reso Rocket, pretty much a handmade guitar that was delivered back in 2006. And then I brought it back to the factory a number of times, and over the ensuing years, we ironed out some design bugs until finally, several years later, serial number 1. This is the Steve James model, complete factory design with the added hot plate in case I want to go electric. And so this is the guitar that I use for work now. And then finally, to show you the consistency of National models, this is a guitar I just took delivery on, a brand new year 2020 WB Reso Rocket. Let's compare the sounds of the three National Reso Rocket WBs that I just showed you. Here's the prototype. You'll notice that the profile of the body is a little bit different. They actually cut out the grill plate and everything by hand with this guitar. I have the instrument strung, as is my custom, with a fairly heavy gauge, 14 to 58 set of new tone arch top strings, the AMH set. I'm wild about round core strings simply because they're more durable than hex core strings. I use a nickel wrap on the rare occasions when I want to make use of the hot plate because nickel sounds better when you play electric. So they fiddled around with this guitar, made some adjustments to the wooden sound well, and got a really good sounding instrument. I played it for years. The prototype from 2006. Yes, more Reso Rocket WB. Now this is my steed right over here. This is Reso Rocket WB serial number 1. The first one off the line. Boy, was I glad to get it. And you can hear it's got a little bit fuller sound. Some people actually prefer the old-timey sound of the prototype. Makes you sound like a dead guy, as we say. But this guitar's really got the Reso Rocket sound with the wooden sound well. You notice the profile is a little bit different as well, with a sharper or deeper cutaway now that when they ironed out the manufacture of making the bend. And the beautiful Baltic birch sound well, which you can't see underneath this cover plate, is part of what I think is magic about the sound of this guitar. The slotted headstock I requested because the metal Reso Rockets have a straight headstock with straight through tuning machines, but I prefer the extra string pull. I like my guitar to fight back a little bit. Some round core string sounds pretty. Serial number 1. And finally, a brand new February 2020 Reso Rocket WB. This one here could be yours. So I'm glad you came to the National Guitar page at stevejames.com. and get in touch with me. Maybe pay a visit to the shop and try one of these babies out. Yeah.